Greetings, scholars. This is part 9 of our final review. This part, we're going to talk about temperature scales. Okay, so if you were to look on your equation chart, you would see that it gives you one equation, which is the temperature in Fahrenheit. All right, equals 9/5 the temperature in Celsius plus 32. If you've done any of your Quest homeworks, you know that you've run across this. And if you want to be, super scholarly, like a super scholar, then if you wanted to, you could get the temperature in Celsius by itself. You would subtract 32 from both sides and then multiply by 5/9. So technically, your temperature in Celsius would be 5/9 times temperature in Fahrenheit minus 32. Just saying. You could do that, okay? You can take that either way. I have another quick question for you here. Okay, so I don't know if you know about the ACT, but when you take the ACT, the range of scores on here is 1 to 36. So if you get a 0% on the ACT, you actually score 1. If you get a 100% on the ACT, it's actually a 36. This reminds me kind of like a temperature scale, like Celsius and Fahrenheit. I'm going to show you how to solve this problem, which is going to in turn allow you to understand how to apply this directly to your Celsius and Fahrenheit temperature scale problem solving abilities. So imagine I take the ACT and I get a score, and I can figure it out by scaling it what it is. But now I'm going to ask you a specific question. At what number do these two values actually equal the same thing? So at what number, and obviously it's going to have to be between 1 and 36, does a score on the ACT equal that percent? So if I pretend like I made a 20 on the ACT, does that mean 20% score? Let's calculate what the score on the ACT is that actually corresponds to the proper percentage rate, if that makes sense. There is one score at which the ACT actually equals that percentage. With a little bit of clever math, you can figure out the equation. It is that your percent score equals 20 over 7a minus 20 over 7. So what I would like to do here is figure out, hey, at what point does the percent equal a? So let me kind of give myself this. My percent is going to equal a. I'm going to be kind of clever and assign it a single variable. I'm going to call that x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say x equals 20 over 7 times x minus 20 over 7. Now I solve for x. Is it hard to see when it's all in different colors? You are going to solve this equation. X equals 27ths x minus 20 over 7. All right, I'm going to pause, and I want you to solve for x. I'll make it a multiple choice question, but it is imperative that you understand how to calculate this on your calculator. So here's your question now. Okay, scholars, collect your like terms. I'm going to subtract 27ths x from both sides. Right? So what I get is 1x minus 20 over 7ths x equals negative 20 over 7. Okay, I'm just going to work this out. That's common denominator. Okay, 7 minus 20 ends up being minus 13 over 7. X equals negative 20 over 7. I'm going to multiply by negative 7 over 13 to get x by itself. That cancels. Okay, and in the end, x is, let me calculate. There you go. X would be a 1.54. So you would have to score a 1.54 on the ACT. That would be a 1.54%. That is the only point at which those two values actually mean the same thing. Okay, I hope that you can apply this to any question that you might have.